Does Jovi Dufren still work out of the country amid 90-day Fiancé comeback? A point of contention for 90-day Fiancé, happily ever after? Couple Jovi Dufren and Yara Zaya has been with Jovi's demanding job out of the country, so is he still working that job? Jovi and Yara were recently named as one of the 8 couples who will be appearing in 90-day Fiancé, happily ever after? Season 9. Jovi and Yara debuted in 90-day Fiancé Season 8, where Ukraine native Yara moved to Jovi's native New Orleans. They quickly became pregnant, and Yara had a COVID-19-era pregnancy, and gave birth to their daughter, Mila, in September 2020. The pair subsequently went on to appear in 90-day Fiancé, happily ever after? Seasons 6 and 7, before taking a back seat in Season 8. In the meantime, the couple appeared in several episodes of 90-Day Diaries before their marital struggles were put on display in the therapy-based spin-off, 90 Day, The Last Resort Season 1. Jovi and Yara recommitted to each other at the end of the retreat, and it's unclear as of yet what their storyline will focus on in HEA Season 7. In any case, Jovi's job is an integral part of their relationship. Jovi is a 90-Day Fiancé personality now, with influencer status. When Jovi entered the 90-Day Fiancé franchise, he described that he worked in underwater robotics in the oil and gas industry. He stated his job schedule had him working on for a few months and then off for a few months, always out of the country. Jovi met Yara in Ukraine through a travel dating app when he was off from work. Once the pair became cast members and shared their story, they became widely discussed. Yara has been controversial for her attitude, entitlement, and off-screen drama with her business practices, while Jovi's on-screen antics have received criticism. Jovi is a 90-Day Fiancé personality now, as his love of strippers, bad decision-making, and alcohol consumption earned him haters. Among his haters sometimes is Yara. With Jovi's reality TV celebrity status comes an influencer lifestyle. Jovi has 447,000 followers on Instagram, where he enjoys being a content creator and brand promoter. Jovi still works in underwater robotics. Jovi's LinkedIn is telling. While Jovi does enjoy an influencer lifestyle due to 90-Day Fiancé, he apparently still holds down his job overseas. According to Jovi's LinkedIn, he currently works as an ROV supervisor in the oil and gas industry. He's held that position for more than 12 years. Before that, he was an ROV pilot for more than 4 years in the same field. If Jovi's professional bio is any indication, he still works away from Yara. In the last resort, Jovi finally confessed to Yara that he had turned down a job working closer to home, and Yara was upset. Yara felt Jovi was away too much, leaving her to be a single parent in his absence. Also, Jovi wants more kids, but Yara is hesitant because of Jovi's work schedule and allocations. Yara went so far as to not tell Jovi she was taking birth control so she wouldn't get pregnant. Jovi's job has created mistrust between him and Yara, but Jovi obviously has kept his job despite its drawbacks. How Jovi's job will affect his HEA storyline with Yara. Jovi and Yara always fight about Jovi's job. 35-year-old Jovi does make good money at his position in the oil and gas industry, however. And Yara likes to live lavishly, so his continuing to keep his job might not be as bad as 30-year-old Yara lets on. In any case, more will be revealed in 90-Day Fiancé, happily ever after? Season 9, as Jovi and Yara clearly have continued problems since they were awarded more airtime. 90 Day, The Last Resort Season 1 cast, where are they now? Which couples split and who is still together? As 90 Day, The Last Resort Season 2 makes its way to screens in less than a month, let's look at what happened to the couples of Season 1. 90 Day, The Last Resort first aired in August 2023. It featured struggling couples who previously starred in 90 Day Fiancé who all went on a special retreat in a final attempt to salvage their relationships. These popular faces from the franchise have entertained fans with their relationship drama for years. Still, now, with them being on the brink of separation, only therapy could have resolved their issues. The familiar couples had all assembled at a resort in Florida as they mingled with each other and spilled some of their darkest secrets on camera. As experts guided them along the path to marital bliss, not all of them could get over their partner's mistakes and admit they were not perfect. Was professional assistance enough to get these cast members to change? It's time to know where the couples of 90 Day, The Last Resort Season 1 stand now. Are they all still married and together, or did they go their separate ways? Molly Hopkins and Kelly Brown. Not together. According to Vanessa Guerra, she and Colt were filming 90 Day, The Last Resort Season 1 when Colt had his accident. Colt broke his leg and was bedridden for several months. Vanessa claimed Molly and Kelly were brought in to replace them. Molly and Kelly had already broken up when they filmed 90 Day, The Last Resort. They had famously arrived separately at the resort. Georgia woman, Molly, who had met Kelly from New York on DMs, things had been going well between them until Molly's daughter, Olivia, claimed Kelly had allegedly hit her. And I thought the plan was to come here, marry me, have a family and do the thing. Molly complained Kelly lost all motivation in life once he moved to Georgia and there was no life left in the relationship. While Molly was at the prime of her career, Kelly's plan was different. He didn't want to come down and drop everything for Molly, who he realized was bossy. In the end, they didn't continue their 90 Day, The Last Resort journey and took an early exit. In July 2024, Kelly got into trouble when he liked U/Guilty Disaster 83's Facebook dating profile. Meanwhile, Molly has kept her dating life private. Big Ed Brown and Liz Woods. Not together. Big Ed and Liz were previously seen together in 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After? 7 before their 90 Day, The Last Resort Season 1 appearance. The season had a dramatic start with Big Ed accusing Liz of being a lesbian at their engagement party and her throwing her ring in a stranger's bush. During the tell-all, Big Ed was also exposed for cheating on Liz by DMing his ex Rose. Big Ed and Liz had split for the 14th time at the reunion. They headed straight to the Florida resort where Big Ed won back Liz's love. Big Ed proposed to Liz again at the recommitment ceremony. He joked that he was a catch but praised Liz for being one of the kindest, warmest, and loving women, mom and fiancé. He said Liz made him strive to be a better son, father, and partner. Liz had accepted Big Ed's proposal as she asked her to marry him for the very last time. Liz moved to Arkansas with Big Ed because she felt he was well behaved around his family. However, Big Ed broke up with Liz when she yelled at him at a family dinner. Big Ed and Liz's taco pasta fight ended in him canceling the August 2023 wedding without telling Liz. She wanted him to take her back, but Big Ed was done with her. Still, Liz was able to move on after she met a man named Jason Zuniga during a run in San Diego. Liz now lives in Seattle and has sparked engagement rumors with her boyfriend. Meanwhile, Big Ed is back to being single after a whirlwind engagement with a fan he'd known for 24 hours. Kalani Fagata and Asuelu Pula. Kalani spoke about Asuelu's yeast-infected tongue and how he gave her a hall pass to kiss someone else. Kalani tried to forget her new boyfriend, Dallas Nweze, while she attempted to fix her marriage for the sake of their kids. However, Dallas showed up at the resort, and she secretly spent the night with him, which helped her rethink the decision. Kalani wanted to divorce Asuelu. They decided to co-parent their 2 sons, via U/Funny Store 6226. Kalani also opened up about Asuelu being a serial cheater. Asuelu had cheated on Kalani even when they were pregnant with their first baby. She expected him to change once he started spending time with her family. Kalani saw Asuelu indulging in online cheating, asking women for racy photos in exchange for money. He was in Samoa when he received oral sex from someone after telling them he was single. Kalani couldn't punish Asuelu for what he did, but her moving on was a lesson for him. Kalani recently welcomed a baby girl with Dallas. Angela Deem and Michael Ilasanmi. Not together. Angela had brought divorce papers to the resort after the drama that had unfolded between her and Michael at the 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After? Season 7 Tell All. Angela had found out about the 31-year-old girlfriend Michael had in America, and he was talking to her on Instagram. Michael managed to convince Angela the relationship meant nothing to him. Michael and Angela also grew close when his mother passed away in 2022, and Angela flew to Nigeria to comfort her husband. Angela tore the papers into bits at the recommitment ceremony. Michael received his spousal visa after an intense interview in the Ivory Coast and arrived in the US in December 2023. Angela was still suspicious of Michael and hired a private investigator to do some intensive investigation into Michael's activities, both online and off. Todd was able to find nothing, but Angela wasn't convinced. Her fears turned true when Michael disappeared from her house in February 2024 after they returned to Hazelhurst from filming the tell-all in New York. Michael now lives in Texas, and Angela has filed an annulment accusing him of fraud. Yara, Zaya and Jovi Dufren. Still together. Shockingly, the only couple that stayed together from among all the 90-day, the last resort pairs is Yara and Jovi. They needed to work on their trust issues, and Jovi needed to realize how upset Yara was due to his connections with strippers and strip clubs. Jovi eventually admitted that his behavior was damaging Yara's self-esteem. His going to strip clubs made Yara feel insecure about her own body. Jovi made a pact he would never go to a strip club again unless it was with Yara. 90-day fiancé. I'm convinced Jovi and Yara shouldn't have a spin-off, they're too troubled. Jovi Dufren and Yara. Zaya's recent sighting suggests they may be a part of a new 90-day fiancé spin-off, which I don't think is a good idea. Jovi and Yara first appeared in 90-day fiancé season 8 and quickly became a popular couple in the franchise. They got married during the season and even filmed a special segment featuring the birth of their daughter, Mila. Despite presenting themselves as a happy family on social media, I was surprised to see them in 90-day, the last resort season 1. Jovi and Yara were featured in the therapy-focused spin-off, which featured a new set of marital issues. As I watched the season, I noticed several red flags in the couple's relationship. Jovi was still struggling with his obsession with strippers and strip clubs, and he admitted to turning down a job offer that was closer to home. Meanwhile, Yara confessed to secretly using birth control to avoid having a second baby with Jovi. I was worried that the couple wouldn't be able to work through their issues. Fortunately, the marriage counseling helped, and they concluded the season as a happy couple. Jovi and Yara were recently spotted filming. Jovi and Yara filmed at the beach in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Jovi and Yara first appeared in the franchise in 2020, and I'm surprised that they're still relevant in 2024. There are now rumors circulating that they are set to be a part of a new spin-off. A Reddit user, @BillaLoveslui, recently shared a picture of Jovi and Yara filming at the beach in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, with the caption, "Yara and Jovi filming in Fort Lauderdale today." The Redditor mentioned that Yara looks gorgeous and Jovi seems super nice to all the crew, adding, "Jovi takes care of their daughter while Yara is getting ready to film." While a few Redditors seemed happy about the potential return of the popular couple, I, along with many others, am not. One Reddit user expressed their disinterest in Yara and Jovi by writing, "No more Yara and Jovi, what else could we possibly want to see from them?" Another Reddit user commented, "Ugh, go away already. Can't stand them." I saw some other fans' comments about not wanting to watch Jovi and Yara on a new 90-day fiancé spin-off as they have become uninteresting and likely manufacture drama to continue getting paid. Jovi's obsession with strippers is unhealthy. Jovi pushed Yara to stay thin. Although Jovi and Yara are already in the process of filming, I don't think they should return to the show because they have a problematic relationship. Beyond their lavish lifestyle and picture-perfect family image online, what stands out to me are red flags indicating trouble in their marriage. Despite professing love for his wife, Jovi's actions speak louder than words as he continues to visit strip clubs, showing a lack of respect for Yara. I was shocked to see him visit a strip club with his 90-day, the last resort co-stars while supposedly working on his marriage through counseling. While Yara may have her own flaws, I believe Jovi is more controversial. I still remember when Yara opened up last year about her insecurities, revealing how she grew up in a tough household and was criticized for her physical appearance. Despite struggling with childhood insecurities, Yara didn't receive enough support from her husband. In fact, she admitted that Jovi had told her that if she couldn't maintain her slim figure, he would leave her. Though I find Yara and Jovi entertaining, their relationship is too superficial to be featured in a new spin-off. Jovi and Yara struggle to find common ground on having children. Yara lied about using birth control. I find it hypocritical that Jovi wants Yara to maintain her slim waist while also wanting to have another baby. During the 90-Day Fiancé spin-off, the couple argued about their plans to expand their family, with Yara revealing she had been secretly using birth control to avoid another pregnancy. While I support Yara in making her own decisions, I find it alarming that she had to keep this information hidden from her husband. It's concerning that Jovi and Yara struggle to communicate about such major decisions in their lives, which is why they don't deserve a spin-off appearance. Yara is accused of disrespecting Jovi's mother. Yara's negativity doesn't deserve a stage to stand on. I think Yara has a friendly relationship with her mother-in-law, Gwen, and they enjoy filming funny skits together. However, I also believe that Yara takes Gwen's kindness for granted and unapologetically makes fun of her. Yara recently shared a skit about ignoring Gwen and pretending not to speak English. Netizens, like me, thought Yara was being disrespectful to Gwen, with one Instagram user commenting, "I told you she's a narcissist." Another user wrote, "Yara is so rude to her mother-in-law." Considering how mean Yara can be, I don't think she should have a platform to spread negativity. Jovi and Yara show a picture-perfect life online. Are they fabricating the drama to be on TV? Netizens, like me, thought Yara was being disrespectful to Gwen, with one Instagram user commenting, "I told you she's a narcissist." Another user wrote, "Yara is so rude to her mother-in-law." Considering how mean Yara can be, I don't think she should have a platform to spread negativity. Jovi and Yara show a picture-perfect life online. Are they fabricating the drama to be on TV? Yara, Zaya and Jovi Dufren's 90-Day Fiancé fates revealed after devastating relationship update, spoilers. 90-Day Fiancé couple Jovi Dufren and Yara Zaya's latest update revealed what's next for them in the franchise amid rumors of their separation. Yara from Ukraine came to the US on a K-1 visa to marry Jovi, who's from New Orleans. Yara complained about Jovi not giving her time because he was away from home for several months at a time for work. In the midst of it all, Yara became pregnant with their first baby. Yara and Jovi have kept arguing since then about his work and drinking habits. Jovi also found it hard to get rid of his addiction to strip clubs, which led to them seeking couples therapy on 90 Day, the last resort. However, Yara and Jovi were able to overcome their issues as they made a fresh move to Miami in 2024. Now there's a new update. Interestingly, Jovi recently told fans that he and Yara were not together. On October 23, 2024, Redditor Billy Levesley shared a post claiming they saw Jovi and Yara filming in Fort Lauderdale. The fan admired Yara's beauty and said that Jovi was super nice to the crew. They also observed that Jovi was taking care of their daughter Mila while Yara got ready to film. The fan shared a picture of Jovi and Yara with the crew from a distance and joked that they were waiting to see what the couple would fight about at the beach. What Yara and Jovi returning to 90-Day Fiancé means for their relationship. Did Yara and Jovi really split up? Jovi and Yara were last seen in The Last Resort Season 1, where Yara again complained about Jovi's drinking and stripper obsession. He let Yara down when he partied with Angela Deem until the wee hours and played loud music while they were drunk outside Yara's room when she was sleeping. Moreover, Jovi was also in touch with his stripper ex. He took some of the male cast members to a strip club in Florida behind Yara's back. The couple seemed to have resolved their problems amid their Miami move. Still, Jovi claiming they weren't together in September 2024 may have been a hint at their storyline for the spin-off they are currently filming. Jovi and Yara were very much together when they left Miami, along with Mila and Jovi's mother, amid Hurricane Milton's arrival. They posed together on the red carpet for an event for Us Weekly earlier this month in Los Angeles and recently made a parody video where they played Shekinah Garner and Sarper Guven for Halloween. Last year, they hilariously parodied Jasmine Pineda and Gino Palazzolo. Our take on Yara and Jovi returning to 90 Day Fiancé. Will Jovi and Yara get their own spin-off? While it's not known which spin-off Yara and Jovi could be filming, their relationship problems have never been as intense as the other franchise pairs. We've grown tired of watching Jovi and Yara who, at this point, could be creating drama just to stay relevant in the franchise. Jovi and Yara might get their own spin-off like David Toborowski and Annie Suwin or Loren and Alexei Brovarnik did. Still, the pair is not as exciting as the other couples, so it remains to be seen what exciting things the 90 Day Fiancé franchise has planned in the future for them. 90 Day Fiancé. Yara, Zaya and Jovi Dufren question Michael Ilesanmi for leaving Angela Deem soon after his US arrival. Yara, Zaya and Jovi Dufren from 90 Day Fiancé, happily ever after? Share their thoughts on the shocking breakup of Michael Ilesanmi and Angela Deem. Yara and Jovi, one of the most popular couples in the franchise, became close to Angela and Michael while filming 90 Day, The Last Resort. In 2023, Yara and Jovi lived in the same resort as Angela while undergoing marriage counseling. They became friends and supported her through her marital issues with Michael. In return, Angela supported Jovi by being her drinking buddy. Angela also comforted Yara when Jovi visited a strip club. Yara and Jovi have always supported Angela since her split from Michael. However, they recently expressed their opinions on her relationship and criticized both her and her Nigerian husband for destroying their 7-year relationship.